You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Bad Girls Club.
Hey, yeah, I get it. That's right, I said it.
Live the life you wish you had.
Hey.
Live the life you wish you had. I got another lyric. Yes.
You can do a little dance to it. Where's the Chevonne dance? Bad girls. Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club. Our final AfterBuzz TV after show for the Bad Girls Club, Season 9, Episode 16, The Reunion Part 3. We are joined in studio. Finally, we have all of our co-hosts here.
We are
Very
back.
happy. I am DJ Jesse J. I feel a little out of place because everyone came dressed up, and I came with a hood. I'm ready to fight. That's why I came with a hoodie, my spiked boots.
I'm not dressed up. I swear. I'm in pajama shorts and a bra. So you're good.
And yes, we have
promise.
the one and only Miss Julie. I'm gonna try and pronounce it. OfCharsky. Is that correct?
Yes. Oh my God. You pronounced it right.
Hey.
I'm shocked.
On the line, of course, joined by my beautiful co-host. She's rocking. I don't know what material she's rocking tonight, but she has leather, a skirt down below. It's beautiful, gorgeous. Stephanie Bauer.
Hi.
Oh wow! I thought it was gonna be a
Hey,
little
girl,
more.
hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. I'm just excited. We have like the star of the third reunion show on the phone right now.
Also joined in studio, she's rocking a little polka dot situation
A little
we got
polka
going
dots.
on. The gorgeous
Yes.
Chevonne Hughes.
Thank you, Jesse. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Deciding.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Deciding to dress up himself with rocking the black shirt, the vest. This is like East Style Fashion Network. Mykee Wattz.
Hello. What's going on?
Yes, we are being run by the one, the only Marissa. What up, girl?
What's up?
And if you see a dog walking around the room, it's our little homeboy Puffy. Decided to bring him in studio today.
Little
But
Diddy.
let's get onto this. Julie, I know you're ready to watch Love Games right now, so let's get you going. You, like you said, you wanted the first time we had you on the phone, which was a very interesting situation.
Yes.
You couldn't really give us too much, but you definitely said, I just want to give a shout out to all the girls for making this whole season about me.
Yes.
Now-
Yes. I still stand by that statement. They really did.
Now, you were definitely...
They let me get under their skin, so that's that.
Agreed. Now, you watched it obviously back tonight. Did you get to watch it ahead of time, or was tonight, did you watch it live with everybody else?
No, I didn't get to watch any of the episodes ahead of time. I watched them while everyone else was watching them. But I did Oxygen Live tonight, so I got to give my commentary, kind of, on Oxygen.com. And, yeah, I mean, I still stand by everything I said. I feel like all they did by walking in that reunion all pissed was prove that I got under their skin, and they proved that I made the whole season about me. They made the whole season about me, so it's cool. Like, I'm good.
One thing about you, Julie, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it 100. You were
Keep it
somebody that it was almost like a love-hate relationship with you, because without you in the
I
house...
love that. I love that.
It is, because at the end of the day, if you go back to some of our episodes, I was like, this bitch is crazy. She's going off. I can't wait for the reunion. But at the end of the day, you ran the house. You were the baddest bitch in the house. And these girls are, you know what I mean? Like, they couldn't prove it on the show, so they had to show it at the reunion. You were someone
exactly
to love to hate. And The one thing that I will say, because I was waiting for the reunion, because I was like, this girl's going to get her ass beat
we
for
thought
the
you
reunion.
would.
Yeah.
We did.
And I'm sure you kind of expected. I'm sure you kind of
Oh,
expect.
yeah, I was going in that reunion ready. I felt like fucking Rocky Balboa. Like, I was, like, fucking running up the steps in my hometown. Like, I was ready. I'm going to get fogged up. I knew
And
that
this
they were going to all be gunning for me.
This
for
is
sure.
something that I gotta give props to you for, is that the way you keep it.
You know how to keep
You
taking
do.
ass beating, girl.
And you keep it real as far as knowing what you did. You said after they sprayed all the stuff with you, you were like, I know why they did it. It's fine. Like, I don't. They don't get why I did what I did. But I didn't like the one thing when Erica said, "Bitch, you didn't change," because I definitely think we did see a different Julie at the end. You know, for us, we kind of turned on Rima because we kind of felt like she was being fake, befriending you. But hearing both of you guys kind of explain your story in part 1 and part 2, kind of understand where you keep coming from as far as this change that happened for you.
Well, the thing I will say is that at the end, I felt like I did change as far as, like, opening up to people, because I really did form bonds with all the girls that I was in the house with at the end. However, now, after the reunion, after no one had my back, and I fucking fought 4 girls by myself. They didn't even show. Christina
Yeah, they didn't. We
fought me while Andrea was fighting me. And they edited it because that's what they do. And I really don't give a fuck if I get in trouble or whatever for saying it. Christina fought me at the same time Andrea was fighting me. And I fought 4 girls by myself. No one helped me. And then after that, honestly, I was like, oh, wow, that's why I did everything that I did.
So
I was
Julie,
like, I don't even feel bad.
You keep saying this.
because
No one helped
no one
you.
had my back.
You keep saying no one helped you. Do you feel a certain type of way that nobody stepped in for you?
The only reason why I feel a certain type of way is because, let me tell you, that every single one of those girls that I was, quote-unquote, cool with before the reunion were staying in my hotel room the night before the reunion saying to me, Julie, if anyone goes in on you, we have your back, blah, blah, blah.
So did you confront them?
If anyone swings on you, we're going to swing on you. We're going to swing on them, blah, 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 blah. Like, they were saying all this stuff like, oh, yeah, we have your back, we have your back. Then the reunion came, and as soon as Erica fought me and no one stepped in, I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm going to be doing this all by myself.
Right.
And that's fine. Like, I don't care. Because I went in that house with that mentality. Like, oh, I'm going to be by myself, so I have to handle things the way I'm going to handle things.
And then Falen,
So
sure
if no one's
enough,
going to have my bag, then that's it.
Falen got up off that couch real quick when she saw that
Cranberry juice
coming.
coming her way. She was
Right?
up. So did you
Right?
call?
Very quickly.
Did you call any of them out for not helping you after the show?
More so Fallon.
Yeah, I did.
What
I
did you say?
Actually, I did. And this is stuff that you're not going to see on the show. But
Yeah.
yeah, I did. I called every single one of them. I don't speak to any of them anymore. The only person I speak to from that show is Ashley.
Really?
And the
So-
only reason I speak to Ashley is because Ashley's a sweetheart, and the thing is what's funny, she never once said, oh, like, I'm going to jump in if you get in a fight, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when she didn't jump in, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
But everybody else, including Tasha, who fucking said last episode, she was like, oh, my
She's
biggest
weak.
beef was Julie.
Look,
She's weak.
you can't.
The
You
day
can't.
she
Ex-
said-
Who's Tasha? Was she even on the
day
show?
She said, what'd you say? Sorry.
I said, who's Tasha? Was she even on the show?
No, I mean, she's irrelevant. But the day she said, oh, my biggest beef is with Julie, that night she was in my hotel room, and she was like, oh, yeah, Julie, I promise, if I have so much respect for you. If anyone swings on you, I'm going in, blah, blah, blah. Every single one of them did, except Ashley. And because Ashley is the only one who didn't claim that and say that, she's the only one I talked to.
No, was there
I don't have time for
alcohol
that.
involved when everybody was bonding and saying they would?
What'd you say?
Was there alcohol involved when you guys were bonding and saying they would help you if anybody jumped in? Were you guys drinking?
Not really. Like, they said it,
No.
like, literally from the last day we were in the house in BGC. I spoke to these girls after the show.
Yeah.
Like, I talked to them on the phone, like, whatever. Like, everything was cool. And then all of a sudden at the reunion, everyone wants to go in on me, and none of them want to do anything.
Well, how did you feel?
So, you know what? fuck you. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, all you guys did was make me feel not guilty about anything I did.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
All right, and as far as Falen goes, I'm going to say two things about this because I want to know, was that the final straw for you and Falen? And two, did you honestly really think Falen was going to jump in? Because this whole season, all we've been saying is Falen's all talk. She pops off at the mouth, but she's the first to run behind a couch, the first to allow someone else to get hit, the first to back up. So I wouldn't really expect Falen to. But was this the final straw for you and Falen?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, maybe I was dumb to think that she would jump in, but I really thought that she would only because I had her back for the entire season. Like, there are things you guys didn't see, but, like, I literally prevented so many fights and so many things from happening to that girl, and you're supposed to have my back. Like, when her and Mehgan fought last episode in the reunion, notice how I didn't try to jump Mehgan, but I did step in and try to break up the fight.
Yeah.
But then when I fight with 4 different people, you're not going to do anything? Are you kidding me?
Well,
like, it's such a joke. It's a joke.
Regarding, like, your relationship in the house, how much did you really pay for her when you went out? Like, was that like a chronic thing, or was it just every now and then?
I honestly, they made it a way bigger deal than it was. I really didn't pay for her that much, and every time I did pay for her, she did pay me back.
Okay.
So that's a non-factor, to be honest with you. The whole, like, me paying for her, whatever, blah, 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 that's stupid. It was really not a big deal.
Okay.
But I did have her back in the house, and I stuck up for her every single time that anyone had anything to say about her. And when it came down to it, she didn't have my back. And it just proved to me why I went in that house being such a bitch. I went in that house being a bitch because I knew that no one was going to have my back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the reunion, I was like, okay, well, this is why I did what I did. Like, when I came to the reunion, I felt like, oh, I changed because these people have my back, and then no one had my back. So I was like, okay, never fucking mind. Like, this is why I was the way I was. And then I didn't care.
I mean,
Stupid.
you know, I know the girls told you the night before that they would have your back, but rumor has it that Rima had a doctor's note saying that she couldn't fight. Is that true or is that not true?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know if Rima had a doctor's note. All I do know is that I fought Jersey, and Jersey is the type of girl that if she wants to fight you, like, she'll fight you. You know what I mean? And she got in Rima's face, and she didn't do anything. So that's weird to me.
Right.
I mean, I know nothing about Rima having a doctor's note because me and Rima were cool at the time of the reunion, so why would they tell me that Rima had a doctor's note? You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, these are just rumors circulating, but as far as that goes, we just also, you know, the rumors out there, and then it's also weird that Rima, like you said, didn't pop off, or she sat real quiet and comfortable on that
And
couch.
she wore that dress that she was practically falling out
Yeah.
of anyway. You would not wear that if you're planning on fighting.
I mean,
but
how did it turn into a Rima sob story, though? I felt like Rima got the...
Because she changed.
No, you didn't.
how does Bad Girls Club make you a better mom? Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on Rima because, I mean, as far as her with her son, like, I know nothing about that situation. Like, maybe she is a better mom. I don't know because I don't talk to her that often.
Right.
I talked to her a lot before the reunion, but at the end of the day, Rima said that if anyone swung on me, she would have my back, and she didn't. So that's all I can say about that. Do I know if she had a doctor's note? I have no idea. I don't know.
How do you
because I was never informed on that. But how everyone reacted at the reunion to me getting attacked by 4 people was kind of a joke. So that's that.
How do you feel about Christina? Because what was really the beef between you and her? Because to me, at the end of the day, when you see everyone's personalities, I kind of feel like you guys have similar traits in the sense of, I'm not going to sit here and be fake and be like, yeah, I like these bitches, you know, because you boldly kept saying, like, yeah, I have beef with Mehgan, like, I was cool. You're very honest with whatever, even if you look like the bad person in it, you're still blunt about it. And I respect that, which is what I also respect from Christina, because, you know, at the end, rather than Mehgan sitting there being like, I have no beef with Rima, you know, and Erica giving Rima a
It's
hug.
a joke.
Yeah, you know, so that's something that I kind of sat back and said, why did Christina? Where did the drama between you and Christina really happen?
Do you want an honest story? Because it's kind of a long story, but I'll tell you.
Go
Well,
ahead.
it's not really a long story, but it's kind of a... Okay. So basically, Christina came in the first day. They didn't show this. I said when she was fucking rolling up on the boat or whatever, I was like, I don't like her. I feel like I'm not going to like her. She walked in, okay? The first thing we asked her was, can you drive? Because there weren't that many of us that could drive.
Mhm.
I don't know if you noticed this. Like,
Right.
there were not that many of us that had a license. She goes, no, I was born to be driven around. I was like, yeah. So that was the first kind of red flag. Then, fucking, we go to the club, and Erica comes up to me and says, just watch out for Christina. And I was like, why? And she goes, because Christina came in the kitchen and told Mehgan that y'all were talking shit about her. But the thing was is that Christina was outside talking shit about Mehgan with all of us. So I was like, why is this bitch telling Mehgan that we were all talking shit about her when she was talking shit too? So that's the first episode when you saw us all sitting on the curb.
Yep.
And Mehgan was like, oh, what the fuck is up with this bitch, blah, blah, blah. It was because Christina fucking was saying that we were all talking shit about her, but Christina was saying the same thing. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to call her out. So when Christina came over, I noticed how I was the first one to be like, oh, you're fake.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I never called anyone out for no reason. However they edited me or whatever, it's fine. I don't care. But it's like, I called you out because you were being fake.
Who do you?
And then they want to make her out to be a saint, and that's fine. I really don't give a fuck. But I know what the truth is at the end of the day.
Who do you think didn't get? Who got a really good edit for the show?
Who got a really good edit?
Yeah. As far as their character is portrayed.
Probably Mehgan and Christina got the best editing.
Okay, I could definitely see
Christina, even with that like whole flip out over her sleeping in the dark.
that. I mean, that was just.
Yeah, because they didn't. Yeah, because they did not show half the shit that went down. Just understand, Bad Girls Club is what, 14 or 15 episodes.
Yep.
So that's like 40 minutes of 15 episodes. We're there for 3 months. You don't see like the large majority of the things that are going on.
I know. I wish they showed more of that kind of stuff, like so we know why you guys are fighting on the curb instead of like you and Rima getting married.
Just right.
Yeah,
right.
true.
You know,
That
like
was irrelevant.
that kind of,
I know it was a very
Our wedding
special
was
moment for
beautiful,
you.
though. You can't even lie.
hey
It
Julie,
was.
Julie, does it make you mad that the producers kind of, well, I mean, I guess this is what happened. The producers gave those girls those props to like attack you with, like the mustard and the cranberry juice. Like the producers put that stuff
No.
under your chairs, right?
No. No. It doesn't make me mad because they asked me to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I wouldn't do it.
Ah.
Do you know what I said to them?
Yeah.
I was like, they not only did they ask me to do it, but they gave me props. They were like, oh, you should do this for this person. You should do this for this person. And I was like, you know what? To be honest with you, I pulled one over on every single one of these girls.
You
so
don't need
why am I gonna
mustard.
go on that problem?
You already did your damage.
Yeah, you don't need mustard. You know, I wrote down in my notes that you looked visibly upset after the mustard fight, but now it just hit me now that you're saying this that you weren't upset really about the fight. You were upset that no one had your back and you just
Right.
didn't say anything on the air. But you looked really upset.
And Julie, you can take a hit, girl. I would.
Yeah,
definitely say.
now we can see that you were just upset that your friends didn't back you up and you like didn't say anything, but now we know. Jeez.
Would you do Bad Girls All Star? Hello.
I think we lost her for a second.
All right, we lost Julie.
Have a call in.
Can I say something though?
I feel like Julie would answer yes, though.
That's Megan's line. I just got that.
You just
You just
did.
got it.
Can I say that? Oh, I just got
What I do want to definitely say to Julie when we get her back on the line is she doesn't use the word like as much on the phone. If
I
you've noticed.
know.
This
She
whole
has
episode it was
changed.
like.
Oh God.
She has changed. Look
She
at
has,
that.
All right. So
yes,
what
indeed.
was your favorite part of tonight's episode?
I don't understand. I don't understand. That was my favorite
When
part.
my favorite part, because it just like gave me anxiety, is when Mehgan stood up with the cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Like my heart started. I was like, what is happening. You got to give it to Mehgan. She knows how to like
build the tension.
Yes,
tension.
yes.
What did you think about her walking off set? I mean, obviously
she's
she
over
did it
it,
because
yeah.
they just, went in on Julie, and then they're giving her a lap dance, and she's like, "Oh hell no, the show ain't about Julie."
Yeah.
That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, I think she did what she wanted to do, and then she's like, "I'm
left.
done."
Oh, but she's
Ow.
over dramatic.
Because-
I need to go to the hospital.
She's like,
Yeah, that
I'm
was weird.
dead ass. I'm
Come on.
dead ass right now. I'm dead ass.
She
for
probably was
real."
like, "Oh my God, we've been filming for 7 hours.
Yeah.
What
That's
excuse
true.
can I
I
use to
would've been
get out of here?"
tired, too.
Seriously, she's the smart one.
No, I like Mehgan. I
But I
want
like
her. I
Mehgan.
want her to stay up on the.
But I mean, what else
She
did
was
she really
over
have
it.
to do?
Yeah.
Hang up or
That's
press
true.
1 for more options.
Press 1 for more options. I want to know what they say.
What are the other options?
What are the other options?
They got Sandy over there, so that could be
That's right.
given them. Big ups to Mehgan, like Tanisha says, for apologizing to Rima, for judging her. I don't. Big ups to Mehgan.
Did you find? I kind of felt that was fake.
Okay, I didn't think it was fake because when we did have Mehgan on the show, I think it's fake of her to not still have thrown the cranberry juice on her.
Yeah.
I didn't think
here
Mehgan
it
was
is.
fake. Rima was
I
fake with
think-
her answer.
Yeah.
I think Rima's. Yeah, I don't.
I think
really care
Mehgan.
for
This is
Rima.
really far fetched, but I think Mehgan recognized that Rima wasn't fighting, knew something was up, and wanted to be like, "I just want to commend you for being not all Rimanelli and acting like this." And I think she was like trying to,
pull it out of her.
yeah, pull it out of her. Or when it does come out, then everybody will be like, "What? I can't believe she didn't say anything."
'Cause she
Right?
was really emotional.
Yeah. I think Mehgan noticed that she wasn't fighting and knew something was up.
judging me.
Of course, everybody's judging you.
Like again, and we go back to her talking about sucking dick at the club and to get to the
That
final
was
Here's-
line.
yeah,
that
here's
was a
her-
joke
her
apparently.
first day.
Women
Right.
joke like that.
Yeah, no, they don't. I was talking to my friend just a couple days ago. She said, "I've never seen the show except for one episode when this really pretty girl got into the house, and then as soon as they got out to the club, she was lifting up her dress, and I was like, that's Rima. Like, that's what people remember is
Yeah.
Rima acting
Well, the
so
thing is,
ridiculous."
I've never personally seen that in a club. So when I saw that, I was like, oh no, this girl. Like,
Yeah.
I just couldn't fathom someone being in a club. And it wasn't just like her dress up, but her panties were down too, weren't they?
Right, and that's where I wonder if she's a Gemini, because she's so like she has this personality that just kind of like you want to like her. She when she does get into her at first with her little sweet stories and whatnot,
Mhm.
and then it just turns to this whole wild side, which could be
That's
whatever
Charlie.
type of issue she's going through.
Yeah.
But to sit there and keep talking about your son and say you're a different mother now, how would you go on the show? Now, would you just
Yeah.
sit there quietly like you are? Well, then you don't need to be on Bad
Yeah.
Girls Club.
Well, she said, she's like, when Tanisha was trying to pull it out of her, Rima's like, that issue was months ago with Mehgan. We're over it. And the audience was booing her literally
Yep.
because it's like, hello, it's the reunion. You know, of course you're going to talk about it. She's like, that issue was months ago. We're over that. Are you kidding me?
What did you think about the whole Falen stealing from Mehgan?
I would have liked to ask Julie about that because Julie, we were talking about this when we were watching it, the bracelet. She said, do you have the bracelet? And Julie goes, I had it. Doesn't mean she took it, doesn't mean she stole it, but she didn't deny it. She said, I had it. And then she gave it to a homeless person. Which I wish we could have asked her about that. But Fallon stealing the shoes, Fallon didn't deny stealing shoes. She only addressed the perfume and said it was left in
But there
the
was
room.
also like the proof that Mehgan said a couple weeks ago, like in the pictures.
Oh, yeah.
The promo pictures, like
'Cause
she
we
was
know.
wearing the shoes.
Yeah.
There you go.
The big old camel feet. Fallon has.
I can't say I liked her outfit though at the reunion. I was gonna say that.
Can I say that I'm so glad Julie's not friends with Fallon anymore because she did not do anything to help you at the reunion.
Look, to me,
But I
Fallon
understand Julie. You know, as much as I didn't go to bat for Julie anytime this season, I do understand what you said. It's not so much that you didn't have my back, but since you said it the
you
night
did.
before,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'm expecting that.
Julie does not strike me as the type of girl that would just expect everyone to. But since she was told she would,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I want to also ask her about her friendships in real life before Bad Girls Club because she said she came in there expecting people not to have her back. Is that just what she expected of the Bad Girls Club in general, or had she been like slighted in the past?
Honestly, I'm going to say
her
this.
as Mean
As
Girls.
someone from Boston, that's kind of a Boston mentality. You do it on your own. You know, we only really trust people that we grew up with.
Right.
All right, Boston.
I'm just saying, I guarantee you, if you were to ask her
was-
that,
okay.
that's
I
what it
wanted
comes
to ask her, kind of like you said, but I was going to change the question to how are her relationships with women prior to coming to the Bad Girls?
mean
I
romantically?
think yeah, right. I think
Well,
Julie has a lot of good friends. Like you heard her mention a few times. She's like, they were all in my hotel room. Even Rima, after she was so mean to this girl, Rima still loved her. I think girls really do want to be friends
mean,
with Julie. There's
you'd
something
be
appealing about her.
You'd be friends with Julie if she ate your box the way she did Falen.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You
There's
never
something
know.
fun about the mean girl sometimes. I will
yeah,
say
she
that.
looked,
I
yeah,
mean,
she's like fun. Yeah.
And well, let's touch on the lesbian situation. 'Cause
Zuli, talk about Zuli.
Tasha was,
Touch
I
a
mean,
little bit on
Tanisha was
that.
really pulling out the lesbianism. Let's be honest.
let's be
Tonight,
honest.
my favorite
That's
part
some
is
Jersey
the
Shore, though,
thirsty
right?
dude in the audience that was like, yeah! And they kept a screenshot on him for.
He's like, I was not expecting
Julie
this.
and Falen are two dykes on a bike, and it was just really.
I still don't buy Falen's. I've never.
I wasn't raised that way.
Yeah, girl, buy.
Now she has strict parents. Like, what?
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
We weren't raised that way. I don't think people raise kids to be gay. It's just something you're born with.
Yeah. Can we,
Very.
can we talk about Zuli saying how she would do things differently?
You
Go
mean
ahead. That was-
actually
Oh,
raise a
I wanted to
fist?
ask Julie if she picked up that comment when she said, "I wanted somebody to pop off on me next time." So
No.
like,
You're irrelevant. And when people were popping off, you were sitting
You
your
didn't
ass
do
there.
down.
anything.
Looking like a dough.
She's like, yeah, I would want people to actually pop off so you could see the real side of me or the
And-
different side of me. It's like,
And Tasha said the
please.
same thing almost, and it's just like, you guys are irrelevant. And you're saying this because you're
Who's
irrelevant.
Tasha?
Tasha has
Right.
a little bit more of an excuse.
sorry,
She
she
has a
always
little bit more.
confuses me.
Tasha tried to like start a fight that first day. She came in the house. Remember?
Girl, bye.
She's
I wish
sorry.
the producers had like a veto card where they could just walk in and be like, Tasha, you got to go. You haven't done anything, you just got to go right now.
Vetoed.
Veto card.
Zuli should have got that.
So then we get to the cranberry juice, and Megan sprays it all over them. Fallon dodged behind the couch.
Literally
and here's my
jumped.
thing with Andrea, because Megan was speaking to you as well.
Exactly. I noticed that too.
And I think it's funny. I feel like Andrea is like the girl that like wants to be in the popular girls.
Yeah.
The popular girls. And one of our fans called me out and says, "Why are you talking so much shit about Andrea?" I liked Andrea at first, and now when you start to see parts of it, not that I dislike her at all. I think she pops off when she needs to, but sometimes I think she's a little extra. And I think tonight, to just spray Julie with the mustard, you had issues with all those girls, and then to hug Ashley, like.
Well, the thing is, she did both those things after someone already did it, like back to back,
Oh, of
literally back
course.
to back. It was someone going off on Julie, and then all of a sudden she's like, "While we're at it, hitting the tail end of it," and then with the hug, same thing,
Exactly.
right after.
But before we get into the next topic, I want to give a shout out to our fans. You guys have been very loyal to us, leaving us comments on our YouTube page, and we totally
Thank you.
appreciate you hitting us up on iTunes. We're about to be gone for a season, but we'll be back for
Aw.
Atlanta. If you guys miss us, please, please, please hit us up on iTunes. Download, rate, subscribe. Tune into us, listen to us again, laugh with us again, and leave us comments.
Send us
I think
pictures.
we have Julie back on the line.
Hello, my love.
Hello,
Sorry, my
Ju-
phone died.
Did Sandy get you? Was that Sandy's work?
here.
Okay.
Mykee, what was the question you had wanted to ask?
Oh, well, Julie, I wanted to know, a couple of things. But first, we wanted to talk about the bracelet that they accused you of taking. And then you said you gave it to
Oh,
a
yeah.
homeless man. Or a homeless
What'd you
person.
say?
You said
Yes, I did. That happened. I
Like-
gave a bracelet to a homeless man. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, 1 sec.
That's an
I
expensive
did not
bracelet.
take the bracelet. She left the bracelet in my possession, and I had it because you have to remember we were friends, and she was staying in my room, and she left a lot of things there. She left her David Ehrman bracelet, and then I took it home, and I did. I gave it to a homeless man. I felt like giving back to the community.
But why didn't you give it to her at the photo shoot? You were over it by then, or did you just not think about it?
No, I didn't really think about it
Yeah.
at the photo shoot. And I don't like her, so why would I go out of my way to give her shit back? I just thought, I didn't think about it. And then when I got home, I was like, oh, yeah, I have her David Ehrman bracelet. Well, let me give it to a homeless man.
So my next
He
question.
was so excited, like beyond excited. He was like, "Oh my
I'm
god!"
Did he
sure.
know what it
Thank
was
you so
worth?
God.
much."
I know. Did he
It
know?
was beautiful.
He probably traded for a hot pocket. He
So
was like,
my next question.
Right.
To you, Julie,
I'll take it.
my next question to you, Julie, is how are your relationships with females and women in general prior to coming on in the show? Do you is this typical that girls are jealous or don't like you, or is it this like was this the first time you've been in a situation like that?
Well, to be honest with you, like before the show, my group of friends I've had forever. Like my group of friends I've had since middle school. I've been friends with the same girls. But are there many girls who don't like me? Yes. I don't necessarily like to say that it's because they're jealous or whatever, but there are many girls that don't like me for many different reasons. Do I give a fuck? No, I don't care. That's your business. I don't give a fuck.
Julie, I want to ask you another because while you were off the line, I'm also from Massachusetts, and the one comment that you made was you went into the house not expecting for anyone to have your back, and they were kind of curious, and I said, to me, that's a normal Massachusetts girl. We usually tend to stay friends with people that we've been friends with for years, and it's really hard to open up to new people. And I kind of also agree with the female thing because from most of my female friends, they have a lot of guy friends, and it's really hard for Massachusetts girls to get along with other Massachusetts girls. So I'm just assuming that you kind of went in with that mentality into the house, being an East Coaster.
Absolutely. I went into the house with the mentality that girls were not going to like me. But more so than girls not liking me, I went into the house with the mentality that girls were going to underestimate me.
And
I went into the house with the idea that girls were going to look at me and be like, "Oh, this girl's not a threat."
Why would
Blah,
you
blah,
think
blah,
that?
blah, blah.
Why would you think that?
Because I don't look like a threat. Like,
yeah.
I clearly can't fight. You know what I mean? So I think girls are threatened by girls they feel like could beat them up.
Right, because y'all were real
Like
real
Erica,
quiet with
Erica.
Zuli. No, when Zuli came in, y'all were like, oh, hey.
Yeah, well, no. You know the only thing was when Julie came into the house, I didn't want to like her because she was a new girl. Then the second she came in the house, I was like, oh my god, she's so sweet and nice. Like, I can't dislike her. But for me personally, I felt like girls weren't going to like me. Not that they weren't going to like me, but they weren't going to see me as a threat. They were going to look at me and be like, this girl's a joke. Because I don't look like I'm not a threatening person. Like, you wouldn't look at me and be like, oh, I'm threatened by her. But at the end of the day, it's like, I can outsmart you.
Yeah.
I can manipulate you. I can take you out of the fucking house. So
Those are your
good.
superpowers.
Don't think I'm a threat. I don't give a fuck.
How come you
That's
didn't?
fine.
How come you didn't let Zuli hit it?
Ew.
The resident lesbian in the house.
Ew.
Because I was hooking up with Fallon for like a while. I was hooking up with Fallon for a while, and they didn't show it on the show because we were on the sneak tip, fucking not letting anyone know. But that's why.
Okay.
And she knew that was why.
I have two more questions because we have our next caller on the line for you, and they're kind of more uplifting questions. Because let's not talk about the negative. Would you ever do Bad Girls Club All Stars? And if you were to, Julie, I'm gonna need you to work out because if you can go in the house with your manipulating mind and some muscle behind that, girl.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely would. Why the fuck not? Why not?
I think she
I
has been
definitely
working at
would.
because Julie, you lost a lot of weight. You look good, girl. I can tell you that right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And then
Thank
my
you.
final question, because this has been the running gag of our after show. Where did you learn about dolphin rape?
Okay. There is a documentary out there in the world. It's called The Dark Side of Dolphins.
Oh!
Netflixing it tonight.
We looked it up online and read all about it, but I did not see the documentary. I'd love
No.
to. Oh my god.
What, it's called The Dark Side of Dolphins?
It's called The Dark Side of Dolphins.
How did you find
It's on
this?
either the Discovery Channel or National Geographic. And it touches upon the fact that dolphins rape people. They drag you into a cave, they rape you, it's horrifying.
And you just have this
so
now,
scary.
this scary obsession with dolphins. But you have a stuffed animal dolphin.
And you even got in the water with the dolphin.
Twice, I think. You guys went swimming with dolphins
okay, here's
twice.
the thing. Like, I'm mildly obsessed with female dolphins. I guess I feel bad for them because their male species is
They're
such
just
douchebags. That I
Douchebags.
just love female dolphins. I love them.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dolphins can be douchebags too.
and you love them so much that you actually dressed up as a dolphin for Halloween.
I did, yes, that is a fact.
And much props to that. So now, if we're to look at it, what are you more scared of, seals or dolphins? Because the seals kind of got you nervous as well.
Oh, the sea lions.
The sea
The
lion.
sea lions are way scarier. The sea lions are
Oh,
so
they're so
scary,
cute.
you have no idea. They're horrifying. They're horrifying.
All
They're
right, so
awful.
that's a note that when I come to Massachusetts, we are not going to the New England Aquarium.
Can I say something?
Well, no, because the sea lions there are like in a glass case, so it's fine. I love the New England Aquarium. I like to feed the penguins. It's a good time. I love it there.
So Julie, I want to know what's next for Julie. What
Yeah.
are you gonna
Because
do?
you sing as well.
Yes, I actually have someone who wants to produce my album, so I'm working on that. And
Is it Ricky
there's,
J?
let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of me.
Yes.
That's all I will say.
We said this about you, that we feel like a lot of girls went on the show to like get popular and do things afterwards, but we kind of felt like you didn't do that, but you will use your popularity to go on and do big things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. It's it's really weird. I don't know if you know. I have a fake booking email. Like, I don't do
You
bookings.
You don't do club appearances, really.
No, I refuse to do them. Like, I think they're ridiculous and a waste of my time. I don't care about bookings. I don't care about X, Y, and Z. But, I mean, if there's something that's going to make me money and that's going to promote my career, then absolutely I will take the opportunity. So let's just say that this is not the last that you've seen of me, and I will be taking opportunities in the future. And that's all I will say for now.
Well, we hope that you'll let us premiere some stuff here on AfterBuzz TV as for
Definitely.
our next season. And where can we
Absolutely.
where can we follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter. It's at Julie OfCharsky. It's JulieOfCharsky.
Excellent. Well, Julie, thank you so much for calling in. As one of the baddest bitches in the house, we appreciate your honesty and loyalty to AfterBuzz TV.
Thank you so much.
Keep skimming.
Thank you, guys.
We actually have another caller on the line. We don't have him yet. He's going to be calling in.
We're so
His name
popular
is
today.
Joey BGC Blogger, and he's going to give us the lowdown, the tea on
What-
the newest
so-
season.
And I have to ask this. Sorry. May I say something? OfCharsky. What is that?
It's just her last name.
I know, but
Is it
where's
Russian?
that from? Is that Russian? Is that
Oh, it does actually sound
Czech
kind of
or
Russian.
Russian?
Yeah, Czech maybe.
Czech?
Czech? Interesting name.
I mean, I don't know. So how do you feel about these girls? How do you feel about Erica? That's what I want to get into.
Erica was funny.
I like Erica.
She gave us a
she's a
lot.
character.
Yeah, at first I didn't like her at all on the show.
I thought she was a bully.
I thought
at
she was a
first.
bully.
Yeah.
I thought she was horrible, but she's funny.
She's
She's
funny.
She
very
has
funny.
turned herself.
She's still ugly as hell, but yeah, she's funny.
That nose ring has got
That's
to
okay.
go.
Well-
I liked her headband. I thought she looked really cute with
Uh-huh.
that on, but that nose ring, no.
Well, I watched this video that I think Mitch Markunis on Twitter, shout out, sent to Jesse and me, and it was her doing a video, her version of Tyga's Rack City, which I
Yes.
have to be honest, wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
It
she's
wasn't that
got
bad.
like
To me, it was horrible.
Okay.
no,
wait, but
Mykee would.
It was
say
her
that.
words
Me-
over the beat that someone else already created.
Me and
so.
Mikey watched it, and we did give her credit that it was better than Stassi's.
Ham. The ham.
I will say it was better than Stassi's
It was
rap.
better than ham.
Yes.
Sorry, Stassi. I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
I mean, how do we feel about all these girls thinking they're all going to go into music and blow up in music?
Music is
Well,
hard.
before we talk about the music thing, we actually have Joey on the line now. What up, Joey?
What is up?
Joey BGC Blogger. How the hell are you? Are you loving this season? Was this one of your favorite seasons?
It was actually my favorite season. Really excited for season 10, actually.
Excellent. How'd you get into Bad Girls Club blogging? Like, you were like the go-to guy for this.
I've been doing it since season 2, actually. It's kind of crazy because there's a lot of fans after you.
You said a lot of what?
A lot of fans.
A lot
out
of
there.
fans.
Oh, this show is a cult favorite.
Yeah, really.
What were your thoughts on this season as far as the girls? Let's kind of do our little
My
rundown.
thoughts on this one,
What was that?
My thoughts on this part of the reunion.
On this, yeah, or just
on the whole season.
on the whole
who,
season.
what girl did you like the best?
Mehgan, actually.
Oh.
Mehgan. Definitely a favorite as
Yeah.
far as everyone goes. Who did you like the worst?
The least.
First
So
would be Julie.
Julie? Now,
Yeah.
were you listening to our interview with Julie? Did you kind of understand maybe where she was coming from as far as what she was saying?
No, actually, I haven't because I've been busy updating my website, actually. But I did felt that, actually, when the girls was teasing on her.
Well, one thing that Julie mentioned to us is that all the girls said that they were going to help Julie the night before if she was to get jumped, and that's kind of why Julie was upset at everybody because nobody helped her when she got jumped by 3 of the girls.
Yeah. I actually really felt bad for her. I felt bad for the last part of the reunion.
Yeah. It's kind of sad watching her. She looked disappointed, but now that we know she was disappointed because none of her friends took up for her, Fallon practically jumped behind the couch.
Exactly, and it was our birthday, actually, on the reunion.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, well, that.
I wish I had gotten to her some
Well,
better
wait, that's
slippers.
you're supposed to get punches on your birthday.
Yeah. Spanks.
Not cranberry
I
and
got
mustard,
spanked for
though.
my birthday.
They were doing her a favor. Before we get into the next topic, we have so many new shows. I know this show's ending. We got Love Games coming up, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Vampire Diaries, whatever your favorite show is. Basically, after the show's done, tune into AfterBuzzTV.com, and we're probably talking about it. Actually, we're definitely talking about it. We love all the fall season is my favorite. Walking Dead, all these new shows coming out.
Walking Dead, that last episode.
Oh my God, my heart.
I keep hearing about it. I didn't
My
watch
God, I had to go take like some anti-anxiety medicine. It was ridiculous.
That's what I was trying to tell her.
I mean, a lot of fall TV has us taking some anti-anxiety medicine. Like this tonight's episode had me definitely needing to go pop one of those. What was your favorite moment tonight, Joey?
My favorite moment tonight was actually when Mehgan threw the cranberry juice on Julie.
Did you feel Mehgan kind of punked out with the Rima situation though?
I actually did, but I'm glad they actually made up because they've been fighting throughout the season.
And now, since you're a blogger, you know all the gossip. So the rumor has it is something about a doctor's note with Rima. Can you? And I think I actually read it on your page. Any updates on that?
No, I have no updates. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing about that as well. But I also heard that there was a fight on the episode with Julie that the oxygen in the air.
Oh,
Really?
it's a conspiracy
said
to
with-
make Julie look weak.
With who?
Apparently.
Who was she fighting?
She didn't actually told me, but I asked her about it, and she said yes, it was true. That there was a fight. There was a fight of her in the episode, but it
she
didn't get to air.
She didn't confirm who it was with.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Julie said they didn't air Christina fighting her at the same time, too. They
Right.
cut that one out. God,
Show it.
I'm just so mad. Instead of the strippers, that was the lamest thing ever.
was gross.
That
Oh my
was-
God.
It was kind of good though for the aftermath of that
I mean,
fight. to
I don't
just
believe the
give her-
Zuli fight though. I mean, the only thing Zuli fights with is coochie. So I mean,
Ooh.
I'm gonna just let her do that thing.
She is a boxer, though. I trust her to, when it's really important to her, to do what she needs to do.
So what I mean, so coming into watching this show, you've been obviously a Bad Girls Club fan forever. We got a ringer on the line. What's coming up next as far as
Tell 'em I
gossip for
said hi.
season 4? I mean, for the next season.
What do you mean?
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. What are you excited for Atlanta? You kind
Oh
of
yeah, I'm excited for it. The trailer actually gave me a season 7 kind of vibe.
It gave you a what?
Season 7 kind of vibe.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
A little more popping off though.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hope this one's more ratchet
They're-
and ghetto.
They're gonna be back
It
in like
will be.
they're gonna be like back in the real world. They were kind of in a faraway land in seclusion for 9, and for 10 they're gonna be in Atlanta, where
Right.
it. You mean business?
And
in
they're
Atlanta.
going to Greece.
That's so weird.
I'm so jealous of that. Well,
And Joey, rumor has it. I mean, not rumor. We've kind of figured out that wherever the girls go for vacation is where the next season usually is. Like this season, they went to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah,
that?
the past few seasons, it's been like that. Now, rumor is that season 11 was supposed to be in Europe. Did you hear that one?
I've heard about that. I've heard about that one as well, but I can't come to confirm on where that season 11 will head to.
Okay. And now, I mean, let's just head into predictions, Marissa.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I mean, the Atlanta looks good. These girls look like... It looks like a lot of different fights because every fight was in a different scene. So
Yeah, different house, different in one in the
Club.
limo, in the hall, outside. Like it was all different. So
Yeah.
I'm very
That's
excited
good.
for
It's
this.
Atlanta. I feel like someone's gonna get shot or something.
yeah, right.
And it looked like they were doing a lot of photo
Wow.
shoots.
No offense to
Yeah.
our Atlantic viewers.
I'm from Atlanta, so I can say it.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
can
saying.
say it.
I'm just
It,
saying.
it looked like a
If
lot
I
of
said
Say
it.
a lot of photo shoots. So what's for you next, Joey? What do we got coming up? What can we expect from Joey BGC Blogger?
Actually, still blogging. Actually, I was thinking about stop blogging after season 10, actually.
Why would you stop?
Because I have been doing this since season 2, and I think it's just time to cut it off.
Kind of just.
Go on to better
What
things.
What if after season 10 there's an All Stars?
You know you would have to come
They
back
really
for
need
that.
to do that.
Well, then, yeah, that would be a different story.
There you go.
If you were to have a BGC All Star, do you see this show actually doing something like that?
Yes.
Hopefully, yes.
They have
They-
to.
they're
How
going
could they
to.
not?
So many different
Who are some of the
characters.
girls that you would want for it?
I would actually want Leah from season 4,
Thank you. I was
season
just about
5
to say that.
back.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say that.
Who?
Leah.
Leah. I'd
Oh,
want Kristen
cool.
from that season. too.
Speaking of Leah,
Done,
I just
done.
I went out the other day and I sat right next to Brandy. She was out there doing her thing.
Oh,
getting
I
drunk.
saw one of the Ambers at the Eddie Murphy.
Oh, geez.
Oh, really?
I see her all the time. She does like the audience work. She gets paid to sit in the audience.
That's
Gotta make your
cute.
money how you can.
Cute for her.
Yeah.
She parked in the reserve parking spot. I was like, bitch, you are not reserved.
And you guys can keep up with some of the other past bad girls. You got Ashley, Danny, and Camilla. They're on Love Games. So make sure you guys
Yeah.
tune in to check them out. Joey, where can we follow you? Where can we keep up with all your blogging, all your commenting?
You can follow me on Twitter /JoeyBGCBlogger or on Facebook on Joey BGC Blogger DS.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, Joey, for tuning in and calling in. We definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out all the gossip and all the know-abouts on Joey's blog. As far as us,
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
as far as us guys, it's
Aw.
been great. It's
No.
been an amazing
Aw.
season.
I was telling the guys that when I see previews for the new season, it's like, this is the way, it's going to sound weird. Like when your dog dies and your family wants to get a new dog and you're mean to the new dog because it doesn't compare. I don't want to like season 10 yet because I'm sad about
But she
season
does
10.
this every season,
I
and then she's
do.
like, "Oh my god!"
It's like a bad girl in the house. You're like, oh, it's a replacement. I don't like them already.
Replacement! You're
Atlanta's
exactly
a
right.
replacement.
I
Yeah, I
think
feel like-
we're gonna have one mutual favorite in Atlanta from what I've seen so far.
I just love the Mexico. I love them being
This was an
there.
awesome season.
They were
Yeah.
so secluded that they had to get into it.
It was nice. I think it was better than Vegas. Vegas kind of went a little boring.
Yeah.
I forgot
think I
about
haven't-
Vegas.
I liked
There you
last.
go.
I think last season and this season are. I like these. What's the one?
I
The
haven't
New
liked it
Orleans
since,
one. That one kind of.
Yes.
I
And-
haven't been intrigued since Miami. I think this one really.
This one
Miami
intrigued you?
was
Yeah.
the
Well,
shit.
shout out to
At-
BGC9. Y'all really did y'all's thing. Thanks so much to
So-
Julie for calling in, and Joey for calling in, and all of our guests, Megan, Danny for calling in. Shout out to Megan's mom for watching us every week.
Shout out to all the dolphin rapers out there.
Yes. Until
love you.
next season.
Tweet us
same
about
time.
season 10.
Yes, same time, same place.
Tweet
Where
us.
can we follow you?
Steph Bauer TV.
At DJ Jesse J.
At Chevonne_Hughes.
At Mykee 3000.
Make sure you hit us up on AfterBuzz TV. Same time, same place next season. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Hey, I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand. Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.